I finally got round to watching the 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the reason for that is actually because Brad Garrett is in the sequel. So I figured, well, I'll watch the first film first, and it was not too bad. This was released in 2014. It's directed by Jonathan Liebesman, written by Josh Appelbaum, André Nemec, and Evan Daugherty, with a cast including Megan Fox, Pete Ploszek, Alan Ritchson, Jeremy Howard, Noel Fisher, Danny Woodburn, and various others. And I guess I'll explain my perspective so you know where my views are coming from. I did grow up watching some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had one soft toy. Don't ask me which one. I cannot remember which one it was. And I remember liking the characters, but I was never a huge fan, so I'm coming at this with no expectations. I'm not looking for anything specific with the characters, and there are things in this that I don't know if they hark back to earlier cartoons or earlier films. So basically, I have prior experience, but not a lot. I'm coming at this fresh. If you are a big fan, you're probably going to be looking for something different, so that's worth bearing in mind. But all that being said, I did like it. The Foot Clan and Shredder are causing havoc in New York, so it's up to the Turtles to save the day and save the city. And I thought the narrative worked well. The pacing is great. The story is pretty engaging. There's plenty of substance, plenty to keep the narrative moving forward. The characters are really likable, really well written. Again, I don't really have any context for the characters, even with the four main turtles. I don't really remember too much about them or their personalities from when I was growing up. So again, I went in with this with no expectations, wasn't looking for anything in particular. I would love to know if you think the characters are exactly what you were expecting when it comes to Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo. But for me, it made sense. The characters were believable. I didn't have any issues there at all. The performances are very good. Visually, it's great. The characters look great. We have great locations and camera work and lighting and editing. I thought it was definitely a really satisfying film to look at. I thought the motion capture aspect for the Turtles looked really good as well. I haven't seen that many films that utilises motion capture, to be fair, so I don't have the largest pool of reference there to see if it looks as smooth as some other films, but certainly it looked believable. I didn't think it looked jarring or rough or anything, so absolutely no problems there. We have some good music, good use of sound. I got to the end of it and thought this was a satisfying experience. I didn't immediately think I must watch the next film, but I'm looking forward to it. It's on my list. I'll get to it within the next few days. And I'm pleased that I had a reason to watch this. I probably would have got to it at some point, but it was not on my list of priorities until I got to Brad Garrett's filmography, and then I thought, well, I might as well give it a watch. All things considered, from my perspective, as somebody who did watch the Turtles growing up, but not extensively, and where my memory is not that strong, I had a good time with it. The characters are great, the story works well, visually it's satisfying. From my perspective, I thought it was a decent film, and I'm happy to recommend it.